about 7 weeks ago at the Holy Saturday Liturgy in the chapel at Straight and Narrow in Patterson. Ron gathered with his wife Dolly, Joe Duffy, the director of Straight and Narrow, friends, and many of the residents of Straight and Narrow to celebrate and pray for the success of his pilgrimage, the Way of St. James. During that liturgy, Ron received the prayers of those gathered, their blessings, and a packet of their petitions for healing and wholeness. And he pledged to carry those with him on the pilgrimage and to pray for those intentions. On Easter Monday, April 6th, after receiving a packet of additional petitions from pilgrims here at the Shrine of St. Joseph, Ron left Newark Airport to fly to Europe to begin his pilgrimage. Today we gather to welcome him home, and especially to thank God for his safe return. We gather to thank him for caring and praying for the petitions that he carried with love over 500 miles on foot.
The Camino taught me three things, and it all sums up in one very, very simple word, and that's love. That's what the Camino is about. God is love, and the Camino is love. And you learn that through three things that happen to you on that journey. The first thing, obviously, is the presence of God. God was so with me that no matter how hard it got, I could not deny his presence. He was in every face. He was in every tree, every rock. Companionship, and so many people on the way that helped me is where the companionship started. I have never felt such love and caring on people that I barely knew as I did with those people. And lastly was the ability to be by yourself, completely alone in a country where you really don't know where you're going. When you're completely by yourself, it sometimes can be very disconcerting. But you learn to be by yourself and be with God all by yourself. And God spoke to me in ways that I have never in my life experienced. And I thought my addiction and my cancer brought me close to God. I had no idea what this is. And I think if everybody takes one thing for heart from this Camino, is that there are good people in this world. Really, really good people in this world. Solid Catholic Christians. And I saw miracles happen on that, and I'll share one. There was a gentleman there from Australia. Actually, he was from Tasmania. And a wonderful man that we all loved dearly. And he revealed to us very early that he was an atheist. That he did not believe in God. And this was his second Camino. He came not believing that there was a God. None. The day we arrived at the cathedral in Santiago, he said, I'm not an atheist anymore, I think I'm a humanist. And that day we all went, there was about 50 of us went in, and we each prayed in there, and we put a petition in the cathedral. And that night he told us he found the Lord. And he turned his life over. You know, there were miracles like that constantly. It was beyond anything that I could possibly explain to you. And all of you that prayed for me, trust me, I felt those prayers. I felt those prayers. I saw some of your faces. I heard some of your names. And I knew that you were behind me and that you were supporting me. And it worked. So the power of God runs seriously deep. And if you ever doubt it in any situation that you're ever in, if you think about what happened to me and what God did through those people to bring me here today, as Jimmy Valvano said, never give up. Never give up. God's always there. Thanks.
Thank you.